The characters in the NeverEnding Story captured the hearts of a generation. But who knew Atreyu ditched his stone knife for a new weapon? Or the childlike empress swapped the Orin for a leotard? Keep watching for where the actors are now. Barret Oliver played the bookworm Bastian in the NeverEnding Story, who is a boy seeking refuge in a bookshop where he dives into the world of Fantasia. Oliver continued acting throughout the 1980s, though the role of Bastian was recast for the NeverEnding Story 2, the next chapter. Oliver's screen credits include the movies Daryl and Cocoon, as well as Cocoon: The Return, its sequel. In his adult years, Oliver ventured into photography. In the 2012 documentary short, In the Usual Manner, Oliver set up shop at the Huntington Library in San Marino, California. The film depicts him creating photos in the usual manner of photographers from the 19th century. As he explained to Photo Culture in 2019, "I'm also just a sucker for a challenge, and because I have a professional photography background, I was really interested in getting things precise and accurate and repeatable. That's really hard to do when you're making things by hand." You may know that Noah Hathaway continued acting after playing young warrior Atreyu in the NeverEnding Story. But did you know he played Harry Potter? Harry Potter Jr. in the 1986 film Troll, that is. Hathaway joked with the News Tribune in 2015, "I made a better Harry Potter than Daniel Radcliffe. I was cuter." Since then, the actor has worked many jobs, including being a tattoo artist. In fact, Hathaway revealed that many NeverEnding Story fans have asked for a tattoo in the design of the Orin medallion from the film.
He who wears the Orin speaks for the Empress. It will guide and protect you.
Hathaway said, "I wouldn't do another Orin tattoo because I did 15 in 3 weeks. It is very flattering, though." That same year, Spotify enlisted Hathaway to reprise the part of Atreyu for a TV commercial that reunited him with his steed, the dragon Falkor. In the ad, Atreyu and Falkor glide through the clouds just like old times, to the tune of Lamal's NeverEnding Story from the movie's soundtrack. Like some of her co-stars, Tami Stronach, who played the childlike empress, has taken her creativity off-screen. Stronach's website reveals she's the co-founder of the Paper Canoe Company, a Brooklyn-based family entertainment content producer, and the director of Tami Stronach Dance. According to her artist statement on the dance company's website, Stronach creates dance theater to better understand herself and others, with choreography that brings into sharp focus the many contradictions of the human condition. And Stronach's love for her most famous role seems never-ending, because she also offers never-ending yoga classes. Along with husband Greg Steinbrunner and their daughter Maya, Stronach has started working on the independent fantasy film Man and Witch. The project is billed as a heartwarming homage to the lo-fi fantasy films of the 80s and also stars Christopher Lloyd, Michael Emerson, and Sean Astin. In a 2017 interview with Yahoo Entertainment, Stronach said she appreciates how the Empress's powers were wisdom, patience, and compassion. She said, "I think that's so exciting to tell little girls. There's a way for you to be really, really powerful with all the attributes you currently have, because you have courage, you have wisdom, you have compassion." TV buffs will surely recognize Gerald McRaney, who played Bastian's father. In recent years, the actor has taken on roles on TV shows such as Deadwood, Filthy Rich, and Longmire, among many others. Perhaps most notably, however, McRaney enjoyed a recurring role as Dr. Nathan Katowski on the NBC series This Is Us. In 2017, his performance earned the Emmy Award for Outstanding Guest Actor in a Drama Series. McRaney immediately accepted his role in NeverEnding because he was already impressed with Wolfgang Peterson's directorial work. He also discussed portraying Bastian's father as a distracted parent who had narrow-minded ideas for his son's upbringing.
Stop daydreaming. Start facing your problems, okay?
He told the AV Club in 2015, "I've known a few men like that who wanted a 5-year-old to straighten out, which is ridiculous, of course. How would any of us wind up being actors or artists if he had decided to just straighten up at the age of 5, or 35, or 55, or 65 for that matter?" Deep Roy, who played the snail-riding messenger Teeny Weeny, has appeared in many blockbusters over the years. His credits include Transformers: Revenge of the Fallen and How the Grinch Stole Christmas. He also played the alien engineer Keenser in Star Trek Into Darkness, and Star Trek Beyond. Roy is a frequent collaborator with Tim Burton, appearing in the director's Planet of the Apes, Big Fish, Corpse Bride, and Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. For Charlie, Roy was originally going to play 4 Oompa Loompas, but ended up playing 165. The actor said that he did all the dancing for the part after talking Burton out of casting masked children. Roy told It's Just Movies, "I said it's not going to work. If you put masks on them, they are going to be looking down for their marks, and what about school?" After Roy offered to do the work himself, he shared that Burton said, That's what I was looking for. Alan Oppenheimer voiced 4 characters in the NeverEnding Story: Falkor, Rockbiter, Gamork, and the narrator. But Oppenheimer is used to playing multiple parts in the same production. He told comicbookmovie.com in 2020, "Back when I was in college and I was working at KDKA Pittsburgh, I was doing a radio show called Adventures in Research, and I would play a different scientist every week, and usually a minor role along with it." Oppenheimer has been voicing characters on screen for 5 decades, including the Masters of the Universe supervillain Skeletor. He says that 80% of fans recognize him from that role. He showed his versatility in the animated series, voicing not just Skeletor, but Man-at-Arms and Merman. He said, "Many times I would do all 3 voices at the same time, talking to myself. I'd go back and forth, and we'd have a lot of fun with it that way." Wolfgang Peterson not only directed and co-wrote The NeverEnding Story, but he also has an uncredited cameo in the film as Man Who Drops Milk. The German director made a name for himself with 1981's Das Boot, a submarine-set war film that earned him writing and directing Oscar nominations. Peterson followed Das Boot and The NeverEnding Story with a series of action-packed films, including 1993's In the Line of Fire, 1995's Outbreak, and 2000's The Perfect Storm. He told DW, "I did all these films in a row, and each one was more successful than the one before. 5 in a row." Then, however, came 2006's Poseidon, a remake of the cruise ship disaster film The Poseidon Adventure. It only earned $181 million against a $160 million budget. Peterson said, "They said, Wolfgang can do anything. Just give him all the money, we'll be fine." But it wasn't. After a decade-long break, Peterson returned to the director's chair for the 2016 German crime comedy 4 Against the Bank, a remake of his 1976 TV movie of the same name. Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more list videos about your favorite actors are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.